It's a dark episode for June the 8th, 2024. I don't know if I've talked about this before, but I work in a field where I'm most of the time, like 80%, 90% of the time, I work with women in, kind of we're in a house setting with the residents, but it's like, it's one on one. There's, well, sometimes there's two women on one, or, but, and it's one of these things as a dude in the workforce who works with women. I mean, regardless of how many women you work with or whatever your encounter. I mean, this goes more than this, but I do do think about the fact that I need to not be a creepy asshole. Which, I mean, I'm not a creepy asshole, so that comes naturally. But I think you need to be just mindful that you don't make a woman feel uncomfortable. They're in a space where they have to be at work, they have to be with you, they don't have a choice of, like, oh, that's whatever, and I get to walk off. They don't get to walk off. So, you know, I always try and be friendly and courteous and polite and light and, try and be a person that is, it's good to work with and just relaxing and stuff like that. But there's always that in the back of my mind of, like, it's a workplace and you've got to have a certain level of, it's professionalism, but it's the kind of the male professionalism of, you have to realize that you're a dude and that there are things that in our society that is definitely set up for guys that you need to be mindful of some kind of a power differential there. It's like, and it's not one I want to feed into or support, but I have to be aware that it's there culturally and it definitely hasn't gone away yet. And yeah, I just do think about that. And, especially since I turned out I was working with a guy who was not following that and was probably not following, was definitely, I never witnessed that because he took advantage of it when he was alone with female staff members and they felt uncomfortable around him. And you know I really hope that I've maintained a self that if I did accidentally or perceptually step over a line, that someone would let me know about that. But I can also understand, it's like, you don't want to go there, but that I don't know. I don't know. It's always one of those things I do. It's always in my mind of, you can laugh, you can be, have fun and stuff like that, but you also need to make sure that you stay in your lane, stay in the boundaries, and that you never ever fucking make anyone feel like shit. I don't want to be at work. Like, this is not a safe spot for me. I mean, I want a safe spot for my residents, and I want a safe spot for my fellow staff of what I can create there. So yeah, that was just my thought for the night. I will leave it there. More videos later.